everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to the Colonel's Bequest. So last time, we had found some of our stuff here. Now, of course, we found out some about this, about our people. Like, Ethel doesn't like Gertie. She thinks she's not really a Dijon. She's not really a member of the family. She doesn't, so she shouldn't get the money. Neither should her kids, because they were married to her brother. We found out that Gertie is very, very nosy. Clarence, the lawyer, I think, is involved with Gloria, but Gloria's getting ready to break it off. He's wanting to buy some land from Ethel because of oil. I think it was because it was valuable, and I think it was because of oil, but he also has a history as far as racetrack scandal of some sort. Rudy and Gloria are kind of very, very close, almost eerily close for siblings, which is a little blah. So if we look here, Doctor's alone reading a magazine. So we can look into several different rooms and stuff like that. Okay. What else was it? Oh, yes. The Colonel is having an affair with Fifi, who finds him very attractive. Ooh la la. Not entirely sure how that's going to end up. We don't know if she really finds him attractive or if she's more kind of just a gold digger. The implication there, of course, is that she's a gold digger. She's trying to get money from, more money from him than just normal wages and stuff like that. But that is unsubstantiated at this point. So let's go in and talk to the doctor, shall we? This must be the library. You see many books on various and sundry topics displayed in the bookcases. Tucked into one wall, you notice an elevator shaft, which makes sense since the Colonel is in a wheelchair. He would need elevator access to get to all the different floors. I want to warn you, Wilbur. Don't you dare go spilling the beans on me. I wouldn't do a thing like that, sweetie pie. My little medical problem was my own business and nobody else's. See to it you keep quiet. Sure thing. Whatever you say, doll. Fine. He's agreeing with you. What is your problem, lady? So you're Lillian's friend Laura, isn't it? You look very nice, Laura. Very nice indeed. Dirty old man. All right. I haven't seen Lillian for quite some time. I remember her visiting here as a child. I understand she had some problems a while back. Really? Ethel and Henry were never close. As a consequence, I never saw much of her. Wait, is Henry... Oh, I'm not sure if Henry's Ethel's father or brother. I'm not well acquainted with Gertie. I know her daughter, though. Gloria's a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl, a desirable girl. She was a patient of mine, though I haven't seen her for quite some time. Rudy has no more morals than a rat. He has no right to pick on me. Sometimes Clarence gets a bum rap. He's not as bad as some would have you think. Okay, ask about Henry. Henry's got more life in him than you might think. Yes, sirree. Ah, Fifi, wonderful girl, wonderful girl. I don't think much about Jeeves. Crouton? Crouton? No, doesn't ring a bell. What is crouton? I don't understand that. You look over Wilbur's shoulder at the magazine and see pictures of racehorses. Well, now that's kind of curious. I thought it was Clarence that had a problem with racehorses, or had a scam set up of some sort with racehorses. I know he has problems of some sort with racehorses. Various objects and knickknacks are on display on the fireplace mantle. None of it interests you, though. Well, that's a shame. I think they're all very interesting. Okay, gonna save again. Always save. It appears to be the Colonel's study as a large desk dominates the room. Upon the desk, you notice a small glass case. At the back of the room, two large cabinets also catch your attention. All right. Fifi doesn't have time for idle chit-chat. Okay. You look through the small glass case and notice a little silver derringer mounted upon a blue velvet backing. It's inside a case. That's nice. So yeah, we can't talk to her because she's working right now. You look through the small... Oh, no. Large cabinet with plain glass doors. You carefully open the glass door of the cabinet and look inside. Stored within is the Colonel's rifle collection. Interesting. Okay, yep, can't talk to her. Which is probably for the best. I mean, we don't want to get her in trouble. Curious, you peek inside the door of the cabinet. Not surprisingly, part of the Colonel's weapon collection is housed there. Within the cabinet, you see an Australian boomerang, a steel cutlass, a pearl-handled dagger, a mace, and an antique crossbow. Wow, he's got a lot of weapons. The dagger was specifically, the handle is inlaid with a beautiful mother of pearl. Okay. You're standing in the northwest corner of the house, right next to the Colonel's study. We're going to save again because paranoia. It's really creepy and dark out here. You shiver at the thought of venturing outside alone. Perhaps you ought to go back inside. Or perhaps we ought to just look around and see what's what and where. You've come upon a ramshackle little playhouse hanging from a nearby tree. You see an old rope swing. Seeing these long ago playthings makes you wonder about the children who used to live here. Yeah. You attempt to open the playhouse door, but discover that it's locked. Not terribly surprising. So yeah, Gloria has some sort of medical condition that caused her to go see the doctor. At the end of the island is small, quaint chapel. Behind it, you see an old family cemetery. Okay. Let's roam around a bit here. You come upon a rundown carriage house. Old crates have been piled before one of the doors. For obvious reasons, it has not been used as a carriage house for some time. Kinda curious, but alright. Can we get in? Yes, we can. You peer through the gloom of the old carriage house. Parts of a decrepit carriage lie on the right corner, and a small rowboat named Minnow rests in the left corner. And what looks like an oil can. But I actually can get the oil can. Okay, yay! We've picked something up. You look in the small rowboat, but you don't notice anything of interest. Parts of an old carriage in the right corner. Look in carriage. You look inside the decrepit carriage and find a crowbar. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. I bet it will come in very handy. Crowbars are always super handy, especially in mysteries. I'm thinking about it, save again, because paranoia. Old school Sierra games are just filled with paranoid situations. I'm trying to remember, like I said, I've played this before. I'm trying to remember, like, everything. And oh, there's a lot to remember. I know there's various different endings and stuff like that you can get. Can we go in the chapel? Yes, we can. This is an old plantation chapel. Above the pulpit, you see a beautiful stained glass window. You notice some sagging floorboards near the pulpit. Now this one, that board is like a complete board. Yep. I was gonna say, it's like that one just kind of stands out to me. The floorboard has become small niche. A leather-bound Bible. After removing the brittle old Bible, you open it. You carefully open it. Written in the inside cover, you see Francis Pierre Crouton, born Mary Tort, Claudia Marie Crouton, born this, died this, Thomas Simon Crouton. So who are the Croutons? Every time I ask somebody about the family, they talk about the Croutons. Upon further searching through the old Bible, you notice a strange notation on the last passage. It says, Sarah, our end is near. The bell will ring solemnly on our final night, and then will sound no more. Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. Do not weep for us, my child. We will watch over you. We love you. Do not ever forget, Mama. Okay. That's really curious. With a sad heart, you tenderly close the fragile Bible and reverently place it back in its hiding place under the chapel's floorboards. Okay. So Sir Lancelot was a knight, and we did see We did see a knight's a knight's armor in the front hallway of the manor. I wonder if that's the what they're talking about. Of course, I'm sure it's probably rusted shut, but that's okay. We have oil. I need to be careful where I go in and stuff like that. Because I know if I go into the wrong room or the wrong screen, it will advance the story beyond where I want it to advance at this point. Hence one of the reasons why I saved. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. Okay. I do like the fact that the mirror actually does seem to actually show a bit of a reflection. Okay. Now we're going to save again. Cuz use oil can on arm. Use oil can on armor arm. Just on the armor. The arm. So we're gonna oil the arm. Okay. Dink, 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 dink. Wow, that was razor sharp and heavy. Got a splitting headache, Laura? Yeah, that was bad. It's not my fault, though. So, oil, armor, helmet. Now, the salute and a open helmet. Yes, you carefully peek inside the armor's visor and peek inside. You see a small metal valve handle hanging by a hook inside the armor's helmet. You grab the valve handle. You also see an old yellowed note pasted on the inside of the helmet. Curious about the old note, you read it. It says, "Our dearest daughter Sarah, we knew you would know to look in the armor. This war is terrible. We fear our end is near. In case you're not the only one to find this note, we won't give too much away. Use this valve handle with our favorite water nymph. Don't ever forget we love you very much. Love forever, Papa and Mama." So I think what this is some kids were evacuated during World War I, maybe. And their parents are like leaving notes and stuff about the family and stuff around for the children to find when they come home, just in case their parents aren't alive after the war. Now, real quickly, the salute, the Sir Lancelot salutes our family. This should have told us, this is what told us to look inside the helmet. Because the salute, even the modern day salute, is reminiscent of when knights would face one another, they would salute, their salute was raising the helmet. So a knight saluting would be raising the visor of the helmet so that their opponent could see their face. That's what basically how it tells us to look in the helmet of this. Now, the water nymph, I don't think we've seen a fountain or anything like that as of yet, but we will probably find that next time. So at least we did get one death. We didn't get really a lot of other stories as far as the people, but we found a second mystery besides, what's going on with the colonel. We have found out that this plantation was owned by the family Crouton back in the day, and whether they're related to the Colonel and the family Dijon or not, doesn't sound like it, but it does sound like there was something going on with that family. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to prod the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy,
Cheerio!
you should meet me and my friends. Even though we
Hey guys, dump this one down the tubes and get him another body. So you are put in a blender, you're recycled into a new Larry.
No! Master, help me!
You threw your last dagger at Adavius and he fell to his doom.